Good morning. Hey, so it is Monday morning. Today is March 24th, I believe. And we're back up here at Mountain Crossings. So quite a few of the folks stayed at the hostel up here, just a bunk room basically. And John and I went down we got a shuttle into Blairsville and got a hotel room so that we can get cleaned up. And had some Popeye's chicken, that was good. And Sly, the shuttle driver, I think he's a triple crowner, meaning that, now's a good time too, some of these terms. So Nobo hikers northbound, Sobo is southbound. There's three main trails in the United States. The AT is one, the Appalachian Trail, the CDT or the Continental Divide Trail, and the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail, are the three main iconic trails. And Sly has hiked all of them. So that was our shuttle driver. He's pretty cool. And he's up here working now at the Grateful Hiker in Blairsville. We left too early. We didn't get a chance to stop into the store, but he works there and shuttle drives too. Yeah, so we're back up here. We had a good night. Sorry I didn't do a recap last night. We got to the hotel, we ate, showered, and watched Iowa State lose. Sorry, Cyclones. Today we're starting at about, I think it's 31.2 mileage here, and we're looking at possibly going another 11 miles today to Low Gap Shelter. There is another shelter before then at like 6 miles, I think. 6 miles away, but you got to walk a mile off trail to get to it, so we're not sure about that one. We'll see how we go. It's raining right now at 7:45. It's supposed to stop at 9 o'clock, I believe. So most all of us, the store opens at 8. We're going to go in there and look around and hang out here till it stops raining and then start walking. And looking forward to it. You guys all have a good day. Come on, let's go for a walk. Good morning again. The video probably doesn't show the elevation, but usually all I get is footage of when we're on even ground because it's easy to film and I'm not breathing hard. We're climbing a hill, and every time you go into a gap, you know what's on the other side. So a gap in the mountains here, as you all probably know, is just where a highway or a road goes through. But it's at a low point in the mountains. So you come down into the gap, you get fueled up, and then you got to climb out of the gap. That's what we're doing this morning. So I'm just going to film a little bit of this. I know the video probably doesn't show the elevation very well, but this is what we're working on this morning. I think there's, I don't know, 6 or 8 of us that left that Mountain Crossings this morning, and we're all just walking up the trail. Okay, here we go. Hey, hello there. Just sitting out here on this rock. We just came out of Tesnatee Gap, I believe it's called. We, yeah, I don't even know what time it is, around noon. We did 5.4, I think. 5.7, I believe it was, to Tesnatee Gap. And I was going to tell you guys, every time we always say like point something, it's because the point something counts when you're trying to get somewhere. And this morning it was, it wasn't raining hard, but it was just, oops, sorry, big fat hands in the camera there. But it was just wet enough and the moisture coming off the trees but it was beautiful. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. It was a good hike. And then about a half mile from the trail, or from the gap, Tesnatee Gap, one of the guys, you saw him in my video yesterday, I think, Ben, that's hiking around us, he's like, hey, I checked Far Out, and there's Trail Magic at Tesnatee Gap, and that would have been lunchtime. So Far Out is an app that you can use. You download it, and it gives your GPS. You can be in airplane mode on your phone, not use battery, and it puts you right on the trail. And then if you can pull up like waypoints and gaps and things like that, and people leave notes there so you can check out what's going on, like whether a water source is good or trail magic and all that kind of stuff like that. So we got down there and I had some Smuckers peanut butter and jelly packables, and like 2 of those things, and a Gatorade and some electrolyte mix, and it was good. It was some people, well, part of their group was from Pennsylvania, part of their group was from around here, but they came to do a section hike. They did it so they're spending their last day before they go home doing trail magic. So it was cold and windy down there. One of the guys we were hiking with was getting a little hypothermic, so they were going to take him in town to a hotel room. But I'm feeling pretty good. You can see I already got my raincoat off, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm looking at. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, I got to get my hand out of there before you go. Look what I got. Yeah. Packed out some jelly beans from Trail Magic. That's going to be my treat this afternoon as we walk along. Haven't had jelly beans in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. So here's what I'm looking at. Just sitting on this rock. So we have, now we're going to go back downhill, and then we have one more big uphill. And a big uphill is, I don't know, I'm guessing like 800 feet or so. But these 2 switchbacks are within like a mile, and 800 feet in a mile. So it's a challenge. And then we have after that, we probably have like 4.5 to Low Gap Shelter, where we're staying tonight. So I think after this last climb, we have a ridge walk for a while until we get to camp tonight. So I better get going so I can get there. I'll see you guys tonight. Hey, got a good sweat going on. Just came up this hill. You see the skyline a little bit behind me. But anyways, I just wanted to say I just remembered coming up here. It's my nephew Jared's birthday today. So I just want to say a big happy birthday, Jared. Hope it's a great day. Thank you for your service in the Navy. I'm hiking with Navy retired guys, you heard me say several times. And yeah, hope you're doing well. And Jen is out to see his wife, and hope she's doing well too. And then my niece, Gabby, Jared's sister, is due any day. So I haven't got any news yet, so I hope it's going well. I said a prayer for you. See you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, good evening. Hey, I'm just going to do a quick recap and show you the lodging accommodations tonight. Let's see, today we left Neel Gap at about 8:30 this morning. We did, it's like half and a half, I think it was 5.7 to, I'm not going to remember the shelter name, but I got a little video, so I think you probably already heard it. And there was trail magic there, which really hit the spot. It was rainy, so we were all wet, and we dropped down into that gap, and it was windy and cold, so we didn't stay long. But they had some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and hydration, some Gatorade stuff, so that really hit the spot. And we all just put our rain jackets back on and started walking because we were all cold. But then I had a little video that you already saw, I think, that the sun came out right after that. So it has been windy today, but not bad. And we did another 5.7 here to Low Gap Shelter. That's where I'm at tonight. Down below me is the actual shelter. I got my tent set up here and got dinner in and made some plans for the next 3 days. That's always a challenge. Not a challenge, just kind of work of the trail, I guess, is where you want to stay. We're putting in the miles, which is good. My body's feeling good, which I'm very thankful for. You know, I mean, pretty stiff, but we did 2 11-mile days, and that's not a lot for an experienced hiker. Like, they're going to be doing 20-mile days, but for us babies, it's pretty dang good. I've been doing my stretches, and that really helps in the mornings and the afternoons and during the trail when I start to stiffen up. So let's see. Yeah, we made accommodations. Tomorrow night we're going into Helen, which is a German town here in the mountains. So I'll have to do a little video of that. And then we're going to spend a night on, then I think we have 9 miles tomorrow, Helen tomorrow night, 8 miles the next day, stay on the trail, tent it, and then 7 miles the next day. And, we're going to stay at the Green Dragon Hostel. So we're excited about that too. It's kind of an iconic hostel here in Georgia. And yeah, so I mean, we are staying indoors probably more than others, but sorry, that's the way it goes. I don't know, it's just all kind of working out right now, and we know that the hostels and the trail towns are not down here in Georgia. There's quite a few of them, so we're going to take advantage of them while we can. Very thankful today. I want to turn this thing around and give you the view of my room tonight, and it is, I think it's a 4-star. I think it really is. It ranks right up there. We'll see what you think. Here you go. Oh, get my fingers out of the way there. All right, so I'm all set up. Like I said, down in there is the shelter and some other tents. There's tents up behind us. I don't know, there's probably 20 people staying here tonight in all. There's a creek right down there where we all got our water. I got a little video of that. Hopefully that turns out. Here's my tent, the old Durston. It's working out pretty well. It's kind of, you know, there's a learning curve to setting this thing up, but I think I got a pretty good pitch tonight. The ridge line is tight, and the bathtub, which is that thing right there, they call that the bathtub. When those sidewalls are stood up, that's what you want, so you don't get any moisture in there. And it's not supposed to rain tonight, so let's hope it doesn't. But here's my lodging. So this kind of way it goes. There's my water bottles. I use some for dinner, and that's just my breakfast stuff, but the creek is right there too, so not too far away. I leave my pack outside, my shoes, getting some good use on there. And then inside is, sorry, it's a mess. House cleaning hasn't been here yet, but my hat and gloves for during the night if I get cold. I got a new pillow too. The blue one's my old one, but it's too flat. So this morning I picked up that gray one. So I have to get rid of one somewhere along the way. But there's my down quilt. That is a silk liner bag like you saw in my gear video. I try to get in that, and then my sleeping bag, but air mattress. And then over here is my hiking clothes. So that's the sweaty clothes that I wore today that I'm gonna wear again tomorrow. And they smell really good. So that's it. And love you guys. turning in for the night. I'm going to edit some videos, actually. I think it's, I don't know, 7:30 or so. But they say 8 o'clock is hiker midnight, and that's when everybody tries to quiet down. So, love you. I'll talk to you in the morning. Bye.